All right, first things first. Don't pretend to give a shit if you don't. I can't stress the genuineness enough that, or the authenticity that you're supposed to have if you're going to be in this business, right? So with network marketing, one of the biggest things is you have to understand if you got in it, there's an extremely strong chance that you're not a salesperson. You got brought in by the pitch and the dream and the financial success and you could be making $1 million sitting on a beach somewhere. All of that is 100% true, and it's possible. Go Google the top network marketers in the world and just see exactly the lifestyles that they're living, the incomes they're with, and it's all across the board in several companies, tons of companies. So the number one thing you have to remember too, I keep saying this, there's no bad network marketing companies. There's just mismanaged leadership, right? And that's what we really want to correct here at MCE Stewardship. We really want to make sure that we're teaching the 1%. Now, I cannot disagree with the way that the industry is taught right now because it's a volume-based business. Remember, the company you're with needs their product or their service sold, delivered from point A, which is then into the customer's hands. It's a brilliant business model for them because us, the brand partners, the virtual franchise owners, all of this, our job is to get that product. So what do? Hey, we've got the greatest skincare, we've got the best shampoo, we've got the best weight loss, and we get people in on that, right? We're doing a transaction. What we're going to talk about today is actually the value aspect. I don't want you selling. I really want you succeeding in your business. And I don't care where you're at. I don't care if you're looking to move. If you're not satisfied with where you're at, text money to 708-982-0974. We will train you, mold you, turn you into an absolute MLM network marketing monster. But what you really have to look at is ask yourself first what you're in the industry for. And I want to start most of the videos that I do with this concept. If you're just in it to be part of the group, great. If you're in it because you love the product, that's awesome. Stay on the product. A majority of the people who come in the industry are always in it because their head's up in the dream, which is essential. You have to have big, massive dreams, but it never goes into action. Never. It's all dreaming, no action. They're in there because they want to be around other people, the community. You guys already know the pros and the cons of the network marketing community. And you know the gurus, right? Your upline, the people who, for the most part, ask yourself, are you really there because you're there for praise from your upline? Do you want to be called on by them? Do you want to walk on stage and talk about your journey? I'm harsh because I've been in the industry for 15 years and I drank the Kool-Aid a long time ago too. And I don't want to come in this for an extra $500 a month. I want $500,000 a month, right? That's my goal. That's my dream. That's my ambition. And this business has to be looked at and taken seriously like a business in order to do so. I'm also not one of those persons who, if my upline said you have to talk to 20 people a day in order to do this, I'm not going to go, hey, yeah, how are you? Yeah, things are hard and I just didn't. Fuck that. The number one mistake you can make in network marketing, in my opinion, is friendship. And trust me, these are mistakes I've made. I've been friends with my team. I've crossed lines with my team. I've looked at my team like I'm their leader and I should be soft on them. It doesn't work, guys. It just doesn't. Your job in network marketing is to move the product or the service, but it also is, if you're looking to make money, is to repeat that over and over and over and over again. That's how the real money is made. The company's happy. You're a star. Of course you're going to get paid. So is your team who's duplicating. You can only do that through training. Training. You have to look at this like you're a business owner. You just bought a virtual franchise. You are going to be actively seeking qualified people that you want to work with, right? It's your board of directors, and you are going to be training. It is up to them to put application behind it. But when you're friends in this business, the problem is people lean on that friendship. Oh, Izzo understands me. He understands it. He spent 3 hours on the phone with me trying to get me in this business. He's okay if I don't make the calls this week. No, I'm not. And that was the mistake I made the first time. Hey, life got in the way and I can't do the business anymore. Okay, great. Talk to me when you can. And I cut everything off now. It's just the way this is business. This is not personal. So moving forward, and we'll be talking about that a lot more later. Moving forward, I want to talk today about the concept of the do's and the don'ts in network marketing, what you should be doing. When you are so eager to explode because you saw the person who brought you in, hey, just get 2 people. We're going to be making $1 million this time next year. Yeah, do that over and over and over and over and over again and get the people that you bring in to do that over and over. And go Google Metcalfe's Law. I keep telling you, Metcalfe's Law is the foundation for the pyramid aspect of this. Pyramid, strongest structure known to man. Maybe you want to embrace it. This is a pyramid structure. It's not a pyramid scheme, it's a pyramid structure. That being said, you're going to get in this business. You're going to be excited about the product. For the most part, I believe if you were brought into this business by your upline, I don't care what business you're with, it was the product, right? Oh, this is our hair care line. This is our fat loss line. This is this. You're going to look awesome, and all you got to do is get people on it. So what do? You go to your social media and you start, this is my skincare routine, and every day this is what I do. And you lip sync to a video, or you do a reel, or you put up your smile with your morning routine and pour in your stuff. And this is all shit I've seen. Guys, you're salespersons. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. There truly isn't. But ask yourself, do you like being sold? Do you like scrolling through people's stuff and seeing, if you look at, John Doe or Jane Doe and Jane looks younger and you're like, I want that product, you're a customer. You're a customer. So if you're doing that, you're attracting customers. Nothing wrong with that. The company you're with wants that, but if you want the money, you have to attract business owners. People are going to duplicate this process. Something to think about here for a second. You're the do's and the don'ts, and there's a bunch of don'ts, but there's only one do, right? You want to provide value. That's all you're doing. Your whole job in this business is to provide value. And think about this saying. This is one of my favorite sayings. When value is clear, decisions are easy. I'll say it again. When value is clear, decisions are easy. So you can provide value in 3 C's that we say with our company. It's commerce, right? That's the product or the service. It's cash flow. That's the money that's going to be made. And it's culture, right? It's the community. It's the financial education. It's the education. It's the training. It's the application. The entire community of network marketing. So if I'm going to be pitching you network marketing and I'm going to be talking to you about my business, I'm not going to slide into your DMs and talk to you about my product. You have to ask me about my product. We have to discuss that because that's the essential cog in the wheel. If that's not exchanged, nobody's making money, but I have to provide value in 3 C's: commerce, cash flow, and culture. That's what I want to start with. When you provide value with just one area, the commerce, your product, I get pitched this all the time. People slide in my DMs all the time. Hey, Izzo, when are you going to come to a real company? When are you going to talk? We got the best product. I made 15 grand last month, blah, 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 blah. These are where you're going to start to lose people. And I want to tell you this. I love to buy. I don't like to be fucking sold. If I go to a car dealership, the last car I bought, I love my car. The guy that I bought it from, I'll go to as long as he's in the industry because he was real. Hey, what's going on, guys? How are you? My name's so-and-so. Listen, take your time, look around, blah, blah, whatever you guys need. I'll just be back here, but I'm the guy who's taking care of you today. Boom. Ask yourself, could you imagine, and this is how I would do it if I was a car salesman or any business, it's how I do it with network marketing. If I need something done, a transaction done, but over and over, like a car, I would go, hey, my name's Dominic, just to let you guys know, it is my job to make the sale today. My job is to wind up making sure that you get exactly what you want, and we wind up having a transaction here today. Anything you need, let me know. I'm going to back off. You guys want to get a hold of me? I'm in the office there, but take your time. Take your time, look around the lot. Anything you need, let me know, but we're going to make sure that you're pleased today, and we're both mutually happy. Address the issue off the bat. Let them know, hey, I'm here to make a sale today. I'm here to do the transaction, but I'm not going to be up your ass. I'm not going to wind up pushing you. So a couple different things I want to talk about. What you don't want to do in this industry, you don't want to sell. If you sell, that's where you're, like when people try to recruit me, they want to recruit me because I've got the ability to talk. I'm personable. I've got leadership skills. I come from a paramilitary organization. I ran a martial arts school. I was a wrestling coach. I've been an athlete all my life. I understand the structure for how a hierarchy goes with a business, right? With a company, with leadership. People slide in my DMs. Hey, why don't you, forget that. Why don't you come over here with our product? We've got the best this and that. Why would I leave? And products are subjective. Just because I don't care, whatever, your hair care product versus, whatever we have over there is good for you doesn't mean I'm going to get the same effects. Our biological makeup is different. Maybe our hair follicles are different. I don't know. But there's no guarantee that I'm going to experience the exact same thing you did or somebody else did. And then what happens if I don't? If you sell your product and then the results don't come through, hey, I didn't lose 5 pounds in my first week. And you see most network marketing companies say you can't make the claims. This is not a weight loss product. It may help with this. It may help with that. You can't make those claims. The other thing too is if you're coming in my DM saying, hey, I made $15,000 last month, come to a real company, we're family based, we're this, we're that. Okay, but there's no guarantee. Well, yes, with the way we teach, you will be able to go to any network marketing company and make money. But in the beginning, why would I go to you if I spent 3 months with me, 4 months with me, and I haven't, okay, I'm just going to jump ship? Guys, I'll tell you this. If you are somebody who's spending 3-4 months in a network marketing company and going somewhere else because your friends are there, you're fucking ruining the industry. You'll never succeed. Stick and commit. If you're with somebody, if you're pleased, fight it. Keep going through. Fight going through. If you just don't like the leadership, text money, 708-982-0974. I'll take you, teach you. We will mold you. We will turn you into an animal in this industry. One that cares, as you have to care. Don't brag. Don't brag about your product. Don't brag about how much money you make, because then all of a sudden you're setting the bar for what somebody else thinks they can or can't do. Oh, I can't talk like Izzo does. I can't do these videos. I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to do this. Maybe somebody just wants to make a car payment a month. Maybe somebody's like, okay, based on the way that the business is, if I get one brand partner in every month, it's going to pay for, the cost that I have every month, and I'll have free product. Good enough for me. What if you have those people? Man, I want 15 grand a week. I want 15 grand a day. Oh, okay, well, if you're bragging, you're not somebody I want. We want genuine people who care and give a literal fuck about the people they serve. Our business is service. If you're not into service, you have no business being in here. So what are you bragging for? Every one of you who's ever been pitched by me, you've never heard me go, I make this, blah, blah, blah. The only thing I brag about is the hunt, right? It's the pitch and it's the close. I love it. I love it because I know I'm in the business of changing people's lives. I do know that I'm going to get you to wind up moving forward with us because you're going to be scared, shitless, nervous, unsure. But 3-4 months from now, when you're like, oh, this was the best decision I ever made because these new characteristics came out of you and you found a new part of yourself that you always wanted, and this business is great for explosive growth, then I'm like, see, I told you. So that's the only where I'll brag. Don't push. Don't push. They don't want in. Listen, John, take your time. And I've had these conversations a ton of times, and it's a good 50 to 60% of the time. It's what happens. John, listen, don't do this today. Take your time. Take the weekend, take a month. I don't care how long it takes. Revisit this when you're ready. I'm going to call you 2 months from now to follow up with you because I know it's not going to be that important to you now, and you're going to follow up, and maybe you just don't want to hurt my feelings, but we'll revisit this later on. The one thing that I do pressure people with, and the only thing I use to leverage is, and I say this, if you've been pitched or closed by me, you've heard this. Hey, listen, the only thing I will leverage is the fact that we recruit all the time. I am constantly recruiting. So the only thing I need you to know is, and I'm not pushing you, but I will leverage this. I will leverage this to my benefit. If you come in today, you're at a higher position because when I put people in and again and again and again, you're going to benefit from them. But if you wait a week, if you wait 2 weeks, there's going to be several people above you. They're going to benefit from you. I'm just laying that on the table so you're not irritated later on. Don't push. Plant the seed. This might not be the right time for somebody. And I've had uplines who are like, what do you mean you don't want to get in now? You don't want to make money now? What's wrong with you? You don't like to make extra money? I've literally heard people, clowns. There are clowns in this industry who do this shit. When you push, you're transactional. You're a salesperson. Dude, take your time. This is a scary business. I get it. You've read all the reviews online. Would you just take your time? We'll have a conversation. But be honest. I say this all the time. Understand something. I want you on our team. I'm going to be hunting you. I will be all I ask, pick up the phone if I call. All I ask is, dude, say, hey, Dominic, this isn't the right time. We'll talk later on about this. Or, Dominic, I'm just not interested. The most frustrating thing in this business is when you try to call people, get them to answer the phone because they know you're being pitched, is to get them to acknowledge. So say it. Listen, I am trying to sell you. I am trying to close you. I am trying to recruit you. Just do me a favor. If this isn't for you, just let me know. Let me cross you off my list, and then I won't be able to harass you again. But I just need the definitive yes or no. Otherwise, I'm going to keep hunting you. So you do show that both sides of it, right? When you don't push, what you're doing is you're planting a seed for later on. It's been, I can't tell you how many times, 3, 4, 5 months later down the road. Hey, you still in that business? I am. Yeah, I lost my job. I want to take a look at it. Not a problem. Let's take a look. Don't plead. Don't plead for the love of God. I can't tell you. Just do it for me. Come on. We'll make so much money together. Please. Come on in. Please. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Do it and see how you feel in the long run. It's not going to work. And you look weak. Why would anybody want to do business with you if you're a fucking driveling puddle of just emotion begging somebody to get in? They know off the bat you're not succeeding. You're not succeeding. Always be honest, and this is especially applies with your warm market. No, I haven't made $1 million yet. I've been in the company for 6 months. I've made $500. I've made $1,000, but I'm growing, and I believe in this. I want you to look at this. And then always plug people in with people who know what they're doing, right? People who could pitch, who could sell, who could teach. 708-982-0974. Text me money. And don't insult. Oh, God. Still, there are network marketing leaders who will still be in my DMs. When are you going to come with our company? When are you going to make some real money? When are you going to do this? Well, fine. I guess you just want to be broke. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? I had it, and I did like to do this. In the beginning of the company I'm with now, and I'm going into my 4th year with them, is I was still taking pitches from people up as soon as a year and a half ago, because I wanted to measure my skill set. And I can't believe I would go on the Zoom calls with people and I would ask them to explain how they teach their financial education programs, their delivery, how does the culture different? Is it a whole big backstabbing, everybody's sleeping with each other type of culture and talking shit about each other? Somebody wants to be the guru, so that when they get insulted, I need to know that wasn't, well, yeah, but you understand, when you come in, you get to buy our product. It's like, are you able to answer my questions? And I would look at the same way of this as if I'm going to buy into a business, right? Because you are buying a business. You better be asking every single possible question to the person who's bringing in that you think of. Everything financial, everything commercial, everything commerce-wise, everything that's culture-wise, the community-wise. If they can't answer that question, well, you just got to get 2 people. They don't know it. And that's not to say that they won't learn it. They just don't know at the moment, but maybe their upline does. And always give people a break. When you get pitched, give them a break. It's frustrating, and for a lot of people, it's intimidating. And that's the number one reason why you're not doing anything right now, because you're still fucking scared. We need to change that. Don't insult. Just don't insult. All you're doing, it doesn't matter where your passion is you're providing value. I've got people on my team who, I don't know how to talk about the cash flow quadrant. I don't know how to talk about Metcalfe's law. I don't know how to do that. Well, what are you passionate about? I love the community. I love the training. I love it. Well, then there you go. There you go. Get on the phone. Dave, listen, this is a business call. I just bought a company. I don't know that much about it because I'm so brand new at it, but I love the culture. I love the community. I love how much training I'm getting. I love this. I want you to see what we're doing. Find out what you love in the company. If you love the product, then go for the product. Hey, listen, this is giving me the only reason I will dissuade you from trying to go with the product is it's a 50-50 chance. I've got the greatest weight loss stuff on the planet. I'm good. I don't need to lose weight. Hey, Izzo, I've got the best hair care product on the planet. I'm good. I don't need it. It's a 50-50 chance, right? Just provide value. When value is clear, decisions are easy. So I want to do a quick video today to help you pick up that phone, because that is the only reason why you're not successful in network marketing. It's because you are not inviting people to presentations. But set everything up properly. If you find out with your team, find out who presents the best. Get them to dedicate this. I need this time. Set a schedule up. This is a business. The one most frustrating part is, for the most part, a lot of you guys in your team are trying to get a hold of John or Jim or Jane or Paula because they're the guru, right? And they've got thousands of people underneath them. And what's everybody trying to do? Get them on the call for a presentation or a 3-way call. Start going amongst yourselves. Start practicing like crazy, which comes back to training. My team, we train 3 times a week. We're in contact every single day in a group chat, which instructions. We have daily tasks that have to be performed. This is a business because there's only one of me. And if I want to leave the business, if I want to retire, if I want to sit back and say, okay, I've built my team, I'm going to sit on my ass and do nothing, who's going to be able to do the duplication for the pitches and presentations like I do? You have to build a team that can do 3 things. They have to be able to market, they have to be able to present, and they have to be able to duplicate. So you have marketing is your social media. We'll talk more about that later on. Presentation, we'll talk about that too. Duplication is not that hard. It requires a lot of non-bullshit. Get out of your own head, Fake it till you make it. Know that it's who you want to be. I mean, if you were going to get in a ring and start boxing, you know, I've used this analogy before. The problem is you don't. If you got somebody who was a boxing trainer and said, "Oh my God, I'm watching the way you're walking around the park here. You've got great balance. You make an amazing boxer," and then he throws you in a ring, you can get your ass kicked. And you're going to be like, "Oh my God, why? This isn't for me. They sold me this hyped up fantasy." But what do they have to do? They have to spend time with you in the gym, right? Teaching you a jab, teaching you a right cross, a left hook, you know, where to hit that liver, all that, teaching you to the footwork, the balance, the everything that's essential. Then they got to get you in fights. They've got to, because if you do bag work and pad work forever, and you don't get that fist thrown back at you, you're going to be. It's all training, no application. And we call that paralysis analysis, right? It's you do all these readings, watch all these videos, watch all the gurus talk, and you don't do shit about it. Picking up the phone is your fight. Picking up the phone is your amateur fight. And over time, you will wind up getting to the belts, right? You'll get the title shots. And I can't tell you how important that is in this business. So, you know, when you go in the ring and you wind up fighting, you're going to get your ass kicked. Pick up the phone. It's not that scary. I hope these videos help. Remember, in the do's and the don'ts of network marketing, don't sell, don't brag, don't push, don't plead, don't insult. Just provide value. Find what is so valuable the most in your company, and maybe it's the customer service line. Hey, I just bought a business. I bought a business because every time I called corporate, they picked up the phone and they would spend 20 minutes out. I can't believe this. I can't believe how awesome this. Find what you love the most. Provide value. Remember, when value is clear, decisions are easy. And all you're doing in this business is providing value for people, letting them make the decision. Hope this helps. I'll see you guys in the next video.